Hello and welcome, my beautiful phantom audience, yet another, rather, cactus, lovely stream. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for the mail. Appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning, as wonderful as they possibly can. I'm honestly also having a bit of a rough morning. I'm kind of just trying to drift with it, you know? Just trying to kind of take things as they come. Just jump on into stream and just kind of have some fun. We just jump into Final Fantasy XII and I think we're just gonna hang out, have a little hangout day, hopefully. I don't quite know how today's gonna go. But let's do our best. Pats for Borb. Big hugs, thank you. I'm simultaneously trying to eat lunch while also not having food in my mouth while reading chat. I'm trying to kind of adjust the way that I eat and stream. Trying to separate them a little bit more. All right, let's get Zodiac Age started, why don't we? It is time! The cactus goes down! We beat the chicken and now we shall slay the cactus. I don't think I'm fully in the mood for a, to give a big grandiose speech, but I can certainly try. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we gather ourselves today at this, the eve of battle. For far too long, the plant scourge has driven us from our homes, has torn our... Is this too loud? Why is this so loud? What is going on? Oh my god. Has driven us from our homes, torn us from our families, but no longer, for today is the day that you reach deep into yourself and say those four magnificent words. The words that will help you defeat any and all cactus-based life forms. For we are prepared. Say it with me, those four magical words. I am a vegetarian! Yeah! I am a I am a vegetarian. I am a vegetarian. No. Wait, I thought a vegetarian. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. My mistake, soldiers. My mistake. I can understand how that would have been confusing. But not to worry. For as long as you carry the phrase in your heart, confusion cannot enter it. Oh my god. I love that movie. You were once a vegan, but now you will be gone. I'm nothing without my stunt doubles. He was so good in that movie. right. Oh, my grammar? No, we're with big. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's so funny. I didn't even register. You only talk thinking number. True. Viral is canonically business person. Only talk, think, and number. Only talk, thing, and number. What were they trying to say there? Only says things with numbers, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why. It wasn't that hard, actually. Okay, so we were at Eastgate. We're kind of always in Ravenaster. So what was the last thing to it? Right. We needed to head back to... We needed to head back to the camp. We needed to hunt down the cactus. Yay! Alpha Curly Rabbit! Yay, how are you doing? Sleepy cactus. Oh my god, look at him! No. Oh, he's so cute. That is very, I am I am proud of you for asking. I am proud of you for asking, Borb. Very straight and to the point. I do not recall where he said that the cactus was. I'm good. I think I made one of the pack meals. Not one of it. Oh, jeez. Why? What happened? Bad good things really. I dad joked a lot. What did I was my dad joke? Yeah, moderation is key. I think I'm pretty good in parts of the body, parts of the cell, types of tissue, and identifying cells on slides for Tuesday's test. I gotta brush up on parts of the microscope and cavities in the body, though. Who thought taking A&P was a good idea? Yeah, honestly, fair. Identifying cells on slides. Sounds like you've gonna brush up on parts of the microscope. Yeah. That shouldn't be too tough. There's only like, what, 15? It is. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. See, that's the trick. All you gotta do to remember things is just to make... Word for word, that is the definition of the professor. Yeah, I mean... Emma's puns, well, I mean... Yeah, exactly. That's the trick. In order to get people to remember science facts, you just gotta turn them into memes. What's like a good... makes sense. Thinking is for AMP2, fair enough. Wrote things, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and that's the thing, is like, it can feel pointless, but it is important to, it is important to ingrain certain things in your memory because you need to have those things. You need to have those things so that you can retrieve them really easily. They need to kind of just be, yeah, yeah. It's kind of like that in, it was kind of like that learning music in like, just regular band classes and stuff. The early years of band feel like a total like, that's total slog. You're like, what are we even doing? They're like, we're constantly remembering, we're constantly reciting and rehearsing the exact same simple subjects. Like, what are we doing? But the point of that is because those things are the building blocks. I can't name all the moods. Hungry, thirsty. Oh, modes. Okay. I was trying to come up with a joke for moods, like lo-fi lady, cranky. Oh, sorry, I'm repeating myself. More important to know how and why to do something instead of just knowing that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So, I mean, learning both can be important, but it's mostly the, that's the thing, is like if you're learning like the little bits and pieces, building blocks of things, it's, that can help you, it can help you understand why you're doing things. Now, I'm not saying all schools do it well, not even remotely, but both is important. You need a foundation for how and why to matter. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to say it. Unaccepted. Dantra wants the rare bloom from the head of a flowering cactus to be found in the Yardang Labyrinth in a Dalmasca Estersand. Right. What, he just hides out there? But where do I get to the Yardang Labyrinth? Oh, is it in there? Did he give me a key? I don't recall. Yet another degree. Oh, so many degrees. I'll call you hot-blooded. Check and see. Because you're over there with 100. Wait. You're over there with 103 degrees. I could have done that better. I feel like I could have. In today's world, however, the students use AI, use AI to make, and they're going, well, yeah, it's best not to dwell on that kind of stuff. I like to dwell. Let's dwell a little bit more on the positive things today. But I mean, at the same time, but yeah, I mean, I have 2 masters and 2 bachelors. I really don't know enough. I am positive. Oh, thank you. That's right, I have 23 and we can get their GD. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm so happy for you and them. Wait, was that the camp? That was the camp. You don't! That's so awesome! You're officially cool now! Congratulations! Oh, that's actually really sweet of you to say. That's actually, oh my god, I think I'm gonna tear up from that. That's actually a really cute thing to say. Mr. Google! Oh, I love it! He's not here anymore. Dantro isn't here anymore. This was where he was. No, there he is. That flower and cactus has been ready now. Presumably, it's been looking at your name to us all favor. But where is the Yardang Labyrinth? So are you Mr. Google because you have all the answers? Pronto. Among the students that I either know everything or look it up and get back to you. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, my grandmother would always say that she would say, I don't need to know everything as long as I know the people who know everything. I don't need to have all the answers. That's what it was. I don't need to have all the answers as long as I know the people who have the answers. Given where they're located and how they don't have internet, apparently this was I see. Oh god, yeah. Google being a was that Smosh? Is that the one you're talking about? All right, let's head up to this end area entrance place. The only place we haven't really checked. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Graduation was well. The only time they got to have dinner with me. Oh my god, so excited to introduce. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute, actually. Oh my god. It sounds like you're really going out there doing some good in the world. That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. Amyo! Thank you for the almond contribution to the wheel stream. And I missed it earlier. Borb, thank you for the almond contribution to the wheel stream. Rabbit, thank you for the almond contribution to the wheel stream. It is. It's also really hard. I don't know if I can do another year of that. Makes sense. But it sounds extremely rewarding. Blue, thank you for the almond contribution to the wheel stream. RBW. Come here, give me a wolf pelt. At first it's like, oh god, you stole that wolf pelt off him just like while he was walking around? But then you realize that it's actually a hyena and you're like, wait, where did he get the wolf pelt? Why did that wolf have a sword? And the cleric said, Manana. What was that song? I was dead before I moved an inch. It's a song about Evertail. Love my Chinese gamer friend that I married for stats said they would have visited Canada. That actually might be a contender for one of the best chats ever posted. Probably just this year. Probably one of the best chats I've ever seen. Definitely, I feel like it's on the leaderboard for sure. Though the existence of a leaderboard is probably a bad idea, just in general. But yeah, I'm excited for you. I hope it does happen. You get to meet your Chinese gamer spouse. That'd be so fun. Your gamer stat spouse. Your gaming stat spouse. I like gaming stat spouse better. Yeah, I saw you post about that. Is it really that weird? Wowza. Wait, like, you know what'd be really funny? I really hope that there's like a specific area you have to get married in that game, and it's called Vegas. I really hope it's called, they probably couldn't get away with that. But like, maybe it's spelled like VAYGUHS, Vegas. And that way you can like tell your mom, hey, this is my friend, we got married in Vegas. This one is not Vegas. Oh man, that would have been so great. Missed opportunity. There's this JoJo Land is pretty. JoJo Land sounds nuts. I've read Vegas. Yeah, that's really good too. Yeah, what little I've seen of like the characters and stuff from JoJo. Oh, little spider thing. Of the characters from JoJo Lands, the entire thing just seems absolutely absurd. Just. Sounds like it would get bizarre. It does. What an adventure. Quite. It is like JoJo, but everything happens all at once, all the time, and there are a billion characters and MacGuffins, and you have flashbacks, and everything is a multiple layer mystery. What, in JoJo Lands? I need the Barheim key to open it. Where is... That's the Barheim passage, so that's not the same... There's no entrance. So are you telling me it's over in this area of the XII? Because I can't get to that area of the XII. JoJolian's a multi-layer mystery. Gotcha. Oh, that's neato. I'm actually curious if I can still, if I can still find that guy. The, I don't remember what they were like a lizard person? The person I helped kill the big turtle for. And then he like ran off with my treasure. And he went and hid in the... He went and hid in the sand sea. Problem is, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I forgot that Final Fantasy is kind of known for its missables. Yeah, that interpretation of that moment is pretty funny. I don't know if, like, it was supposed to be something else. Because the thing is, I don't know if it's ever been shown that you can actually interact with someone in Time Stop. Like, you can like hit them, but I don't know if it's ever been shown if you can like carry somebody in Time Stop. Like, we've seen multiple times of somebody get hit, but like, why would he throw his knives if he could just stab somebody? I guess because he's kind of a show-off. We know the polymorph was reset at the bottom of the stairs repeatedly. He is that petty. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you can put a extender in Time Stop? Interesting. Oh, I guess you wouldn't be able to. But then... But then you'd have to be able to... Understand, but not a mistake. Shouldn't be talking while eating. Expendo! Thank you for the almond contribution to the wheel stream. Wait, did we do it? We did it! Oh my god, Expendo, you finished it! Yay! We made it to the wheel stream! I had a feeling we would. Fantastic. I thought it would take longer than a day. You guys are great. Well, longer than a day from today. I was looking at that. We were like 93% of the way there, and I was thinking it might take us a little bit longer. Wonder View. Yeah. Wheel. All right, let me clear this off then. We're gonna do Forge Adventure, not really sure. Oh, right, because did I change the name of the previous? Yeah, Final My Fantasy. This one is Jumpstart My Heart. And hopefully I can actually vibe with the deck a little bit more this time around. And then we've got... Let's spin that wheel. Hold on, that is what I title these, right? Yeah, there we go. I don't think there's much missable in Zodiac Age. Oh, interesting. The dragon have no game in life for some games, so why games you never get a season. Before I tell you why, I want you to guess the answer. I miss Rex. Because that was the point? Is there wasn't supposed to be an end? There wasn't supposed to be a season 2. It was supposed to be open-ended? The point was supposed to be that you're just supposed to imagine what happens? Grudy, which is... Ah, gotcha. she... I'm gonna go with the Uma Musume guess. That's hilarious. There's meant to be much more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, I'm going to second RBW's guess. She's addicted to Uma Musume. Not like I would know or anything. Play horse. Oh my god, why is it so fun? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why though? Not an official endorsement. Carefully correct. Yeah, it really is. But like it's so unlike any other mobile game ever released. It's just, you have to sit down and do these like whole, oh wait, is Idolmaster kind of like this? You have to sit down and do these whole massive like visual novel racing sim career modes every day. Like there's a daily goal to complete an entire career every single day. It's like, what? I have a life. Less saccharine. If it were 90% saccharine, 90% less saccharine. I don't know. Some of them are, I mean, how much have you played? Some of it is actually really like, some of it is actually really poignant. Maybe that's the saccharinity. I don't know. The anime with stunning visuals, it is unlike any other. Even using different colored outlines for characters, will never see season 2 because the different colors of their characters' outlines. It breaks the conventional process of creating anime and causes problems because that won't. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I feel like, nah, I don't buy that. This is literally how sim management games like Idolmaster hooked people. Yeah, it's too much work, of course. I mean, I guess maybe, but all right. When you put it that way, I guess that makes it sound more reasonable, I guess. But that's sad. It's still sad. Idolmaster's like, of course Idolmaster. That's another series that I've been waiting to go global for a really long time, is Idolmaster. Like every Idolmaster game is Japan locked. There was like an Idolmaster PS4 game, Japan locked. There's an Idolmaster mobile game, Japan locked. There have been like 7 Idolmaster games, all Japan locked. Maybe I might be exaggerating, but on the number of them. But they're all Japan locked. I don't think there's a single English. Is there a single global Idolmaster game? English Idolmaster game. Are there any Idolmaster games in English? Okay, while the series is largely only available in Japan, the 3 versions of the Idolmaster Shiny Festa were localized into English and released worldwide on iOS. Wait, when? Ah, it's an old one. There were some iPhone games that were like 60 bucks. Oh my god. Coolest thing of Horse Girls is they're honest to God just writing. They are. And it's like really, there's just something really, really like incredible about, listen. There's just something about watching the horse girl that you've trained with across that finish line. There's just nothing else like it. I don't know what it is. Like I literally, every time it happens, I'm just like cheering. My heart is actually in my throat watching them approach the finish line. It's just one of the most incredible, just the weirdest feelings. It's like, I'm not doing anything. This is all prep. It was all just preparation. The Idolmaster Shiny Fest. Apparently it doesn't work anymore. Once again, Love Fidelity does not officially endorse this. I think I've already crossed the line. I don't think I can say I don't endorse it anymore. Nope. Yeah. It's an old iOS release. Yeah. Oh well, it's definitely for the best. I don't need Idolmaster and Uma Musume in my life. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many old iOS games that they got left behind, and I'm so sad about it. Galaxy on Fire 2 never got like a modern release, so newer iPhones that have like weird screen shapes, kind of with like the cameras and stuff, it's not supported, and there's like whole sections of the screen that are cut off. Because like Galaxy on Fire 2 was originally made for square screens because they had like the little cut off borders on the iPod Touch, but when now that the screen takes up the entirety of the iPhone, there are like corners that are cut off and make it hard to interact with things, and it just makes the game look really bad. Labyrinth 2. So yeah, Labyrinth of Toho 2? Running, no teleports. No, yeah, no, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, well, there's a little bit of magic involved. They don't outright say it's magic, but you can't tell me that some of those abilities are not magic. What is Labyrinth 2? Like, it's subtle magic. It's subtle, but you can't tell me that some of that is not magic. Oh. Oh, as in like Labyrinth, like the original. Oh, that's so cool. Galaxy on Fire 2. Oh, there was an old Symphonite. I believe it was called Symphonite. How it worked is you would upload your music on the iPod, and it would create like a tactical RPG character based on the music. I don't know how it worked. It didn't seem, I constantly got the same character, so it didn't seem to be super advanced. You want to know what's magical? Sure, what's magical? I'm gonna wait. I'm not looking. I'm gonna wait for something to... I swear. If you say me, I swear. Oh, I see. Like Monster Rancher? Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of like Monster Rancher. Being able to have multiple people from all around the world with different backgrounds come together for one reason. We're just watching awesome person be awesome. You kind of did. Ah, but not exactly. You made it so much better than I thought you would. Oh, big thank you. Oh, you're too cool, Rabbit. Yeah, kind of like Monster Rancher. And then there was another one. This one was a rhythm game. It was still music based, but it was a rhythm game. Basically, it was like society is based around like orchestras. I don't remember what it's called, but society is like orchestras are a huge part of society in general, to the point where like these massive orchestras that everybody wants to be a part of. So you know how anime is. It's like an orchestra sports anime. Everybody wants to be in an orchestra, and your character specifically wants to be in an orchestra. I think you are the conductor. I think you end up getting hired on to like a prestigious old orchestra that was in disrepair, and you're the new conductor for it, and you have to bring them back up out of obscurity. Hilarious. A Monster Rancher tried to work in the CD functionally and totally spoiled. What? How did it? It did? How did it? Well, I don't know if you should post the spoiler, because Brof never watches these, but I don't think I still don't think it's a good idea to post what the spoiler was. What stinks? Because other people also might not have played Tears of the Kingdom yet. Listen, Brof is the only one slow enough to not play Tears of the Kingdom yet. Unnamed Breath of what? Oh! Oh, that's what you mean! Spoil the existence of Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that game is actually how I learned where that one riff, that one little bit comes from. It comes from, I believe it's called A New World. It's an old symphony. Symphony number 9. Wait, no. Yeah, Symphony number 9 in E minor. OP 95, B178 from the New World. Allegro con fuoco by Antonin Dvorak. Bruff never watches these. How did well, Bruff, I don't know. Bruff just doesn't seem to be interested in Final Fantasy 12. That's fine. I didn't mean to put him on blast. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to put him on blast or anything. You don't have to watch every one of my streams. Are you just referencing Dvorak's new? I am actually. New World Symphony. Yeah. Is it not called From the New Worlds? You took it. Okay, good. Is it just called New World Symphony? It has From the New World in quotes, so I kind of assumed the whole thing was called From the New World. UFO go. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this one. It's so good. And you can play like a bit of it. There's like that's one of the songs in the game. It's a rhythm game. It's one of the songs. And when I played it, I was like, oh my god, I never knew that's where this came from. Because I mean, like, everybody knows that segment. Maybe not everybody, but I knew that segment. I never knew where it came from until I played that game. QWERTY's composition. QWERTY. Then that's somebody just playing on a MIDI keyboard. I am admittedly more familiar with the Largo movement. Ooh, I'm not a big orchestra girl. I've never really, or symphony. I'm not a big, like, symphony girl. I do like some instrumental stuff, but it was never not really what I grew up on. I grew up more on, old rock and roll and heavy metal and stuff like that. And some a very small bit of rap, as well as, look at the name, Baroque. Don't fix it. Very clever, very clever. Big applause. Pop, Vocaloid, J-pop, hip-hop. I'm just naming every music. Country music. I think that's it. I think that's all the music I can think of. That's all the genres I can think of. Jazz? Not a whole lot of jazz, actually, but I do love jazz. I love jazz a lot. Jazz is definitely like lounge jazz. Lounge jazz is some of my favorite music ever. I all of a sudden forgot what I was like, wait, where's my controller? Okay, I don't think we can do the cactus yet. I'm really sad, but I don't think we can do it. Does anybody have any? That looks like a skull. Does anybody have any evidence to the contrary? Does anybody know where the Yardang Labyrinth is? No need to raise your hand. Blurt it all out. I can hear each and every one of you all at once, individually. Where's it supposed to be in? In the Dalmasca East Estersund. From the Ravenastre side, exit to the northeast twice to reach Yardang Labyrinth. From the Rabanastre side. Wait, that's called the Yardang. Oh, I forgot each one of these things has its own name. Ah, I didn't think to check that. Thank you, BW. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it would be considered a labyrinth, right? It's got all these little, like, twisty-turnies. Lesson learned! We are now equipped with information. Need to grab the clubs real quick. Alright. This just in, Borb was Stanley the whole time. Our dearest friend. An Argyle armlet.
Yeah.
Ooh! It was just a wolf pelt. Why did it pop up like it was some sort of rare item? I'm gonna turn off their gambits so that I can steal from them more easily. We need to constantly be making that gill. Small feathers. It takes a little bit longer, but it's worth it in the end. Alright, we're in the sand-swept maze. Not a maze, not to be confused with a maze. We are in the sand-swept maze. Naze, as in mnemonic. And now we're in the Yardang Labyrinth. Fantastic. All but one of likes me. They all cool. So yay, cool coworkers! That's so wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. I hope things continue to go well for you. Steal failed! Alright, well, almost certainly in the one area of the Yardang Labyrinth that we have not checked yet. There you are. Come here! Look at him go. I feel kind of bad, but apparently this guy is kind of like a total menace. He's running away. I bet you he's trying to Oh, he's leading us through other monsters. That's really clever. That's really clever. All right, everybody, flee. We need to chase this guy down. Needles! Oh no! No! Take him down! Get him! Oh my god! Give us eyes! Oh my god! We're just running alongside him. Stop! How does he parry us like this? Oh my god, finally! That was quite the fight. We got a cactus flower! A worthy opponent vanquished! Cactus slain! Rip. Yep, rest in peace, flower cactus. Well, we did it! We did it. We have acquired the flower cactus flower. Alright, let's bring it back to Dantro. Alright, buddy. I've got your prize. That's a cactus flower! Wish I could have been there when you put that overgrown cactus in its place. Here's your bounty. I know it's not much, but it's the best I could do. Thanks for your help. 500 gil and 10 potions. Nice. Thank you for the reward. Alright, so now we just need to head back to... Okay, so where are the other bounties? Right. Waterway Haunting and Marauder in the Mines. Waterway Haunting in Rabanastre and Marauder in the Mines in Bujerba. Interesting. So Solabil posted for the hunting of a wraith. Rank 1. The petitioner is Milla in the North Sprawl in Rabanastre's Lowtown. Gotcha. Yes, let's head back to Rabanastre. And pause and pause. Oh no! Sorry to hear that. Well, not to worry. We managed to defeat the flowering cactus and acquire its flower. The flowering cactus that was declaring war on this small camp. All's fair in love and cactus, as they say. Winner, yes, me! Kaguya-sama, love is cactus. Okay, so where did it say Milla was? I'm gonna go to the guilds and see if they have like another one of those super high level ones for me. Are you just wandering around? Welcome to the Moogling. Why are you just wandering around? You should be by your post. Take me to the Sand Sea, please. Actually, hold on. Muthru Bazaar is better. Please take me to Muthru Bazaar. There you go. Yes. Vaughn, I haven't seen you around the city much these days. What have you been doing? Nothing too dangerous, I hope. I'm sorry, it's really none of my business, but sometimes I think about Rex and I get worried for you. Be careful, okay? Oh, right, Rex. Oh, God. I miss Rex, too. I forgot his name was Rex. I thought you were making a Mass Effect joke. Oh, well. Shepard, I knew somebody was gonna say it. That makes me happy. I didn't realize Numus looked or were this small. I kind of assumed they were pretty like big. Unless this isn't a Numu. Is this a Numu? Nomo? What are they called? Numu? Ralph and I've always just called them Numus. Kapopo! You're a rear guard already? You've been burning the midnight oil, Kapo! Numo. Numo? Numu. Numu. I like Numu. Numu. Fantastic. Alright, it's spelled like N-U-M-O-U, but it's Numu. Fantastic! One of the only Numu in the game, really? Yeah, why are there no Numu here? I don't get it. Numus are kind of a big deal, I guess, in the, yeah, Numus are very prominent in Tactics 8-2, or in Tactics Advance. Mufa, yeah, Numu! Yeah, that's so true, actually, Numu! Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hardworking members, Kabo! Here, a reward for your accomplishment. 3 remedies and 2 teleport stones, thank you. Keep up the splendid work, Kabo! Here you defeated the demon wall! Impressive, Kabo! The Society of Antiquaries sends you this, with their compliments. Presented in gratitude for discoveries providing new insights into the times of King Wraithwall. 600 gil in a warp moat. Nice thing about TA being in the Grimoire Evilise is that we get Numu. Yeah, that's fair. So you now command an Esper. Impressive, Kabo! Yurik sends you this with his compliments. An epic tale embark I now to write of you whose deeds, whose voice give use of... Sorry, I'm going to try to reread that. I don't know what just happened, but not to worry. Let me put on my glasses real quick. Okay. An epic tale embark I now to write of you whose deeds give voice to silent muse. 2 Arcane and 2 teleport stones. It's another great day for Clan Centurio. About any new marks? The Rocktwist, yes. He seems to be missing a head. Rock Toys, Petitioner Pilica in Bujerba. I'm going to send a picture of Rabbit Who Belong. Stream discussion of Rabbit Who Belong. Belong! Rabbit belong! Rabbit belong. That belong, Rabbit. Yes, I will take your rock toys. I've been secretly raising a pet. Oh no! But I'm afraid I've gotten more than I bargained for, Kapo. I'll be waiting at the Kuskai grounds in Bajerba. Yeah, I'll go and speak to the petitioner. You'll sign under the hunt. Excellent! I'm counting on you, Kapo! Remember, I'm just an intermediary. You'll have to speak to the petitioner in person if you want to know the details. That confirms the contract. Now then, let me tell you where this petitioner might be found, Kapo. In Bajerba. Okay, sure. I can go there. Good luck hunting your mark, Bo! Each kill you make wins you greater renown within the guild. But it's a pet. We may someday get a day together, hunt and mark. Who can say? Should that day come, may we be of aid to each other. Indeed. Hello, how does this day find you? I do all I can for the glory of the clan. Mont Blanc is an old dear friend, after all. Oh, about your clan rank. When you defeated 8 marks and accumulated 20,000 clan points, you will gain a rank. Now go. Thank you. Why are there so many Banga, but like no new moves? Or Grias? I have yet to see a single Gria. I don't even remember what they look like, but I know they don't look like anything we've seen. Because they're supposed to be like bird people, yeah? I think. And don't tell me if any show up later. Starting to learn your way around the clan, let me explain a little about clan ranks. Kupo, your clan rank is determined by the number of monsters and marks you defeated. Makaro can tell you how much further it is until you reach the next rank. He's just upstairs, Kupo. You should say hello. The Imperials do their part to hunt down monsters, but they're too short-handed to handle them all. The clans hunt what falls through the cracks, what we call marks. The Empire sanctions the clan since we all work toward the same goal. So you can hunt marks without worrying you're doing something you shouldn't be. Oh. Well, I mean, I feel like since we're against the Empire, I think we'd kind of want to be trying to stick it to the Empire, but I guess it's good that we have no chance of being arrested for doing this. All right. I feel like you're floating just a little. No, I guess you're actually on the stairs. I just get this, like, he looks like he's floating just like, I want to say like half a centimeter off the stairs. Well, his feet definitely are. Oh my god. Course ruled in favor indirectly for privacy. Piracy just, oh, you mean like, really? I thought you were making a joke about the clans. Really? Indirectly though. Interesting. Well, alright then. Alright. I'm gonna go take a quick break, I think. I don't know, maybe I'll make some more tea or something. I don't know, it's a little late for that, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna walk around. Yeah, let's do a little care combo. Okay, hydrate redeem. Alright, now everybody, we're gonna get up off our seat. I'm super happy, but hopefully. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing kind of a short stream today. I got started so super late, and I'm kind of feeling tired, and I want to maybe give myself a chance of getting to sleep at a decent time. Listen to bed and close your eyes. No, that is the trap. This had been Rabbit News Network. Oh, ISPs are being attacked by Sony and others saying the ISP should be directly held responsible for any piracy. Because if any piracy is ever made, data should be taken from the customer. What? Cards are only used to say the hands off the ISPs using this the right course. These are being attacked by Sony. Huh. That's a pretty intense punishment they're arguing for. Courts are really used to seeing the hands of person. Yeah, yeah, that's good. All right, everybody up off your seat. We're gonna stretch our fingers up to the ceiling, dig our toes down to the floor. Twist and turn yourself all around, get nice and limbered up, twist and turn, shimmy and shake. Stretch and wimble womble. Okay, stretch out your arms, legs, head, neck, bones, whatever you've got today. And as soon as you're ready, go ahead and slowly bend down and touch your toes. And stretch a little bit, yay! All right, well, I am going to take a quick break now that we've done a nice little stretch. Nice little care combo. I'm gonna run an ad so you guys don't have to deal with pre-rolls for the next hour, and then I'll be back in a little while. Back in a little while. In a few minutes. See you guys soon. Okay, hello. Sorry about that long wait. Just got kind of sucked into the break, if you will. Don't look in the Discord shop. There's oh, Lord. Oh God, no. That does remind me, though. Oh no, I forgot. We're not talking about it anymore, and I won't talk about it beyond this. But that does remind me. There's a character in Uma Musume that speaks in nothing but like Zoomer slang. This is fire. Me and my squad. Just so much. It's just every single sentence contains at least one piece of Zoomer slang, and I'm just sitting here like, no. It feels so artificial. Nobody talks like this. Word. That one Grant Whistler skits through. Yeah. I mean, she's hilarious. At first, I was like, oh, this is great. And then the more it went on, I was like, oh, no, this is actually, like, kind of bad, isn't it? Oh, man. Because, yeah, there was a, is the Grandmaster, oh, my God. One time, Brof tried to get me to watch, like, an old, like, newscast or something. Like, I think it was on YouTube. There was like a thing where they tried to do, it wasn't even a skit, it was real. It was real. And like, it was a newscast where they did the entire opening of the news in like millennial slang. And I'm just like, oh no. Or like, not millennial, the one after? What was after millennials? Is that Zoomers? Gen Z? I don't know. I don't care. I'm too old for this nonsense. Zoomers. All right. I guess it was millennial slang, like fleek and stuff. And it was just, I actually had to watch it in two. I actually had to take a break. I had to watch it in two parts. I think the video is like a minute and a half long, and I had to take a break and watch it in two parts. I just couldn't do it. It was too powerful. Oh, just be against the Geneva Convention. That should be the kind of stuff that you find out that governments use to torture prisoners of war, and you're like, oh, no, this is inhumane. Oh, okay. Like, what are we even doing? Are we? Oh, right. We need to hunt down the bounty people. So there are the Cry of Its Power. So right now we're in Rabanastre. So we should. It's Milha in the North Sprawl in Rabanastre's Low Town. All right, I can do that. Wait, how do we get to Low Town again? I don't remember. Ah, wait. Yeah. Oh. That feels a little better. Okay, North Sprawl. Just... Sure, just somewhere, huh? Maybe it's that person icon. No, I think this is a branch of the guilds. No, this is Milha. You've come about the bill? Wonderful! I had started to think I'd posted it in vain. I'll not mince words. A child has shut himself inside his house because he's frightened of a ghost he says he saw in the neighborhood. He said he'd come out if I got rid of this ghost, so I went looking for it. To humor him, you see. Imagine my surprise when I found it was real. There was no way I could deal with it on my own, so I needed to call in a hunter. Will you hunt this ghost for me? Sure. Thank you so much. I saw this ghost in the Garum waterway just down through Storehouse 5. It's an apparition called a wraith, and I think it came to avenge the cruel slaying of rats and other poor denizens of the waterway. I'm not pointing fingers. Doesn't really matter who did those things, but this apparition is here and it must be dealt with. I leave it to you. Time to break out the Phoenix down, baby. It can't be that easy. To the Garum waterway. But it also might be that easy. We'll see. What a little shop. Okay, let's get looking. Final Fantasy likes making the occasional. Ah, I knew it! I knew it was gonna be right here! Yay! Final Fantasy likes making the occasional undead boss susceptible to getting Phoenix down. Yeah, I am. Not this one, apparently. And apparently we're getting doomed. Oh, wait, no, I actually used it on myself. Oh, geez. Immune? I think he's immune to Phoenix Downs. How do I get undoomed? Banish all foes in range. I don't think I get undoomed. Dispel? Well, that's not good. I don't have that. I'm gonna try to slow down the rate then. Stop dooming us. I don't like that the clock is ticking. It's so creepy. Stop doing nothing but dooming us. I'm gonna try another Phoenix down. He's immune. Except it doesn't seem like he's immune. He actually seemed like he took a lot of damage from something. Stop dooming our whole party. Is the doom status gonna go away, or are we still having to deal with this? Wraith vanquished. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess let's try to make it to a healer before we all, you know, drop dead of doom. Could be a remedy. Oh, I have those. Oh, leaving the dungeon got rid of it. No, it didn't. Ah. Oh, right, we do. But does that work? I figured if we died, it would immediately... I can't swap in the others. Or are you just talking from like a storytelling perspective? beat him. You've done it? You've defeated the Wraith? Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't thank me. I'm gonna die in like 6 seconds, so. The ghost is gone? On for good. This young man hunted it for us. Oh, you finally come out, my little league. Papa, these people got rid of that ghost for me. Thank you, sorry for worrying you, Papa. It's not been easy being jovial with my son locked up in a vacant house. And that's bad because this is a jovial Sikh. But now that all is well, it should not be so hard. He does look happy, I'll admit. Thanks in large part to you. Oh, you didn't think... Heavens, it wasn't my child. If you've gotten the wrong impression, I apologize. Please take this and thanks for your successful hunt. There's a little something there from our jovial friend as well. No, you just said this child. I figured it was unrelated to you. I recall the entire party being knocked down, you being prompted to switch to other characters first time you fought the Cluckatress, but also... Oh, that does sound familiar. Interesting. Okay. So that one was kind of easy-ish. Is there like an inn that we can stay at? Oh no, I guess we just go to the save crystals. Where is... There you are. Thank you, Moogling attendant. Take me to the Giza Plains, please. What? Max revive, full restore combo for the whole party. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neato, not gonna lie. Let's see. Now we need to take down the Marauder in the mines in Bujerba. We need to go talk to Acom. Saw bill post for the hunting of a Needhog. The petitioner is Acom in Lusu Square in Bujerba. Alright, now we just need to telewarple over to Bujerba. The aerodrome. Ooh. Hold on, does this game have those like super cheat modes like in like the Final Fantasy VIII one has? Yeah, it does! I forgot about these. I remember us looking at them now, but I had forgotten about these. Max LP and max skill. How silly. So I guess a lot of people don't like that there's no run function of any kind. You know what's really funny? The concept of a run function is kind of interesting, right? Because like if you're used to, if there's only like, I guess maybe there's like a limit to it, but if there's only one speed, you'll probably be generally satisfied. I guess it depends on how long it takes you. But once they let you run, if like a subsequent game takes that away and you're used to being a different speed, you're like, no, I need my run back. But it used to be fine. I guess it's kind of the same for anything. They give you a taste and they take it away and suddenly it's not enough anymore. You've gotten a glimpse outside of the cave and the shadows are no longer enough for you. Let's see. Lucy Square, it said? I don't remember which one is Lucy Square. That's Cloudborne Row. Probably this one over here. But they were both in Lucy Square, if that's the case. It does seem to be like a major gathering point, so I suppose that makes sense. There is a person over here. I wonder if that's... This is Skygrounds. I bet you that person over there is who we need to talk to. I am Bosch von Ronsenberg! I'm Captain Bosch. Don't believe Andor's lies! Staris residence. What's in here? Bosch lives! Hooray. Good day, Badra. No, it is not a good day, for my son has run away from home. Should you see him, please tell him to come back. My son's name is Erlen, you see. I'm afraid I was too harsh on him for breaking my prize bottle of Bergerben Madhu. Kate. I know where my brother is gone, Badra, but I cannot tell you. He would be very cross. Interesting. Some kind of side quest thing? That's Lucy Square. I remember now. I remember seeing the little exclamation thing. Alright, let's head to Lucy Square. And then while we're here, we can take the, we can go over to, the other one, the market area. And get ourselves Miner's Ender, Luciparavir, neat. Cartographer's Guild. Acom. Ka! You have looked at the board, you have seen my bill! Then you have come to kill the Needhog! Yes, I have. Ha! What great fortune! Oh, thank you, Light Neko! I think I'm having a pretty good day. I think I'm doing pretty great, actually. Yay! I'm glad to hear it. Yay! Huh. Yeah, they did! They did such a good job! They filled up that wheel stream! They did such a wonderful job! Ah, what great fortune! Please listen! There have always been many Raksas, which you call friends, fiends in Usu, held at bay by a paling. But the paling has fallen. No, it seems rather that some Murka has broken it, and now something most terrible has come out. Yes, a Needhog, previously sleeping deep within the mines, has come to the surface. A Needhog. It is beyond even us Paravir guards to defeat it. Please, well, have you tried also being a paladin? I've heard it's a pretty good combination. Please, Badra, defeat this Needhog. Find it where the shaft splits into two ahead. Our prayers go with you. The hunt begins. So yeah, we're gonna be having the wheel stream next week. I'm excited. Everyone, where you have to race to get eaten by... Oh, yay! Oh, yeah. That game. I thought the first one... I kind of liked the first one. The first one feels like a classic. The second one made me realize how much I can dislike visual images that try to make their way into my brain. How much it's possible to just not like the way something looks. All right. Yeah, no, two. When I saw there was a second one, I was like, oh, cool. And then I watched someone play it and I'm like, oh, God. No offense to the developers, but this looks disgusting. Oh, God, it's just so grotesque. Like, I know that's what they were going for. Oh, it actually doesn't look. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't actually. Yeah, I've seen worse at this point. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not my favorite, but I've definitely seen worse at this point. like everything in Atomic Crops. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I first saw Nidhogg 2. Nidhogg. I actually kind of like the way the worm was like, "Bruh," in one of the screenshots. It's pretty funny. All right. I never played the first one. I heard it was a classic. I don't think I have access to, I don't. Wait, do I? I don't. The idea of the idea of like a game where you're vulnerable to like a single hit is kind of interesting. It's like a very tense fight, as opposed to fighting games where it's a constant like battle of health values. In games like that, it's about value. It's a battle of like positioning, and much like real life fencing. Jedi Academy on the Jedi Academy. I only ever played Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast? I always get those confused. Jedi Outcast game. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Yes, that was the one. I rented it a long time ago, and I couldn't really figure out the game because I did not understand how to play first-person shooters. And it starts out as a first-person shooter, and then you can get your lightsaber. But like you have to. I played multiplayer a little bit so that I could jack everybody's force powers up to like maximum, so that we could just. I think you could do that. That's what I recall doing, because I was goofy back in the day. Goofier than I am now. That is okay if your brain cannot handle that visual. It is worth it not to try. Yes, you could do that. I play. Ah, yes, and yeah, like force speed and force jump, all sorts of cool stuff. And we would basically what we would do is we would so either you could set bots and I would just run around. I think you set bots and I would just like set them to the lowest level and run around just beating everybody up, or we just kind of ran around like the two of us and beating everybody else up with force powers. I don't fully remember. It's been a really, really long time. Let's see. And you probably saw me on there if you played the there was not online on there. There's no way. It was a GameCube. Wait, was it only on GameCube or was it on other systems? I played it on GameCube. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I put it on GameCube. Yeah, no, there were no, I'm pretty sure there were no, well, there might have been online. You might have been able to go online on GameCube. You might have seen, did you play it that often, or was there just that few people playing the game? Path splits into, this way. Wait, we never went this way. I don't think we were able to go this way. But at the time there was only a few people. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it was very much a fad thing for me. I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. I'm glad we only rented this. Definitely not my style. Back in the day it wasn't. I honestly could probably, you know what? Oh my god, it's easy to forget how much power I hold. I'm putting Jedi Survivor on the retro wheel. Jedi Knight 2. Sorry, Jedi Outcast. Jedi Outcast on the retro wheel. Jedi Outcast. Yeah, baby! And you know what else I should put on the wheel? KOTOR. I think I got like 15 minutes into KOTOR, and then I just didn't click with it. That's a pretty long way. It is, but we're just gonna take a glimpse at it. We're just gonna take a look at it. We're gonna see how much I enjoy it now. Now that my tastes have been refined from old age. Now that I'm in my twilight years. I think Phantasy Star Online was the only GameCube game with online play. The Air Ride had LAN support, so it's unlike the GameCube. That makes sense. I thought, oh, these things. I thought there was like a network adapter thing that you could strap onto your GameCube. Stand tight! Also, I know the PlayStation 2 had online, right? I keep hearing that it did. I always thought it didn't, but I think you needed like an adapter to get it to work, didn't you? The PS2 had online. Gotcha! I never knew that. I never knew that. And people keep asking me what PS2 I had. I don't know. I don't remember. Like, everybody's like, oh, so maybe you had a Slim. I'm like, I didn't even know there were different kinds of PS2. Hold on. That is a good point, actually. Let me go check my PS2, and then I will come and see, and then I'll look up pictures of them to see which one I had. Tangent time! Study break! Whoops. I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. My PS2 is being white and I'm watching Loaf on it. Viral, that's not a PS2, that's a Commodore 64. What are you doing? Alright. Commodore 64 dipped in white paint. Actually, I guess they were white. That makes sense. I never had one. Let's see. That's how Final Fantasy 11. Oh, wait, I didn't know 11 was. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because 12 was originally for the PS2, wasn't it? Okay, this one. Oh, yeah. Looks like I had the Slim. Okay, cool. I guess there were only two types. I guess I was inflating it in my head. Yeah, it looks like I had the, it looks like I had a PS2, or have a PS2 Slim. It's got some problems. It's a little difficult for it to run properly. Continuing to update 11. They brought basically every remaining PS2 dev kit that still exists to keep it going. Oh no! Give me all your tokens and no one gets hurt! You want my tokens? These ones right here? You can't get what doesn't exist! Into the ether they go. You want me to bring them back? I say no. No, I say. You cannot have them. They're mine. They exist in my pocket dimension, where they are untouchable by any but me. But hey, Mongo, how's it going? I'm afraid you'll have to... Fooled once... Fooled once again. Wait, is the PS2... PS2 version still going? No, I think it's... Hello, I hear just waiting on class. I getcha, I getcha. Glad you could stop by. Hopefully, all of the knowledge and power that you soak up from Lo-Fi Lady will help you excel in your class. For indeed, she is the knowledge of knowledges. She contains all that there is to know. I just have no idea how to access it. They're tired of the PS in March. Yeah, I think what RBW is saying is that they're using the PS game's engine and framework still, but yeah, because they're using there's the game is still online on the PC, like a browser game or something, and I think they're trying to keep it afloat by using PS2 dev kits. So I got curious, what kinds of games are allowed for these wheel days? For the which wheel days? The retro wheel days? For the retro wheel days, it's any game that is at least 15 years old. If you can, I would prefer no Xbox games. I struggle to get those to work. Every time I've tried to get an Xbox game to work, it's just been an utter catastrophe. PS3 games are fine, but you gotta let me know it's a PS3 game ahead of time so I know to get it set up and try to and get it all set up and ready for the retro wheel, because otherwise we probably won't be able to play it. Because I struggle with PS3 games as well, because there are some retro PS3 games. I struggle with getting them set up in the moment. I miss Renderware games. Renderware games. Was that who did Final Fantasy 11? No. Oh, San Andreas, Vice City. Apparently. Oh, but most importantly, they did the Garfield video game. There is more than one wheel game day. Yes. The retro wheel is on Saturdays, and those are specifically, one of those is happening tomorrow. Those are specifically for retro games, which retro is defined apparently by being 15 years or older. The wheel stream, the big celebration wheel stream, that is any game or activity even, as long as I am okay with it. You can submit anything, but you must understand that by going into this, you are signing a binding agreement that at any time I can just say, I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I don't often, but sometimes it's just not my speed and I gotta veto it. But it's very, very rare. It's just important. It's just good to know ahead of time that is the possibility is possible. Despite the name, there are very few racing games on the wheels. Yeah, we don't do very many racing games, do we? Racing games are not very common. I mean, we already played the ultimate racing game. The name is escaping me. Racing Lagoon. We already played Racing Lagoon. It was the ultimate racing game. I kept wanting to say Tokyo something. But we've also played Ridge Racer. Was it R3 or R4? I think we played R4. Is that the Racing Lagoon? I live watching a certain other thing. Yeah! I needed her help, actually. Without it, I couldn't do anything. Without it, I would have given up on the game. If I didn't have if I didn't have her as a walkthrough, I would have given up. I would. It would have, that would have never happened. Clearly that's the sequel, Racing Lagoon Tokyo Drift. Yes! To Racing to Lagoon. And that was actually the midquel, was To Racing to Lagoon. I actually have a suggestion for the Sunday wheel game. I'll see where to link it. Oh, yeah. No, how it works is you, if you show up on the stream, if you show up during the stream, you can submit to each and every wheel one time. So you can, so basically you'll be submitting while you're there. You don't, you won't submit ahead of time. Excuse me, you won't submit ahead of time. That way the wheel stays varied and you're more likely to see your game if it gets spun. It's a point redeem that only shows. Yes, I can I can explain, but thank you, Borb. Yes, there is a there is a channel point redeem that shows up here. I think we can just use it. Yeah. So, well, actually, I probably shouldn't put these up if it's not actually a wheel stream, yeah, because then I might confuse people. Well, I mean, whatever. I'll show them here. Rules Dokal, exactly. So if you want to read through those real quick, yeah, there's some, that's basically the rules of the wheel stream. You use the redeem to add a game to the wheel. Only one game per spin, gotta be provided by you or free. We play the game for at least 30 minutes or that's like the general rule, but it is possible that the game you submit, you got Crimson. Yeah, honestly. And not only did you get Crimson Diamond, but you got Crimson Diamond on the playlist. You got Crimson Diamond on the playlist. That game is going to be played at some point. So don't you worry. That game was so cool. I want to see more of it. We've actually been putting a lot of new games on the playlist lately. I've been really enjoying what we've been doing. Okay, gotta put Chef Shift on the playing section. Actually, forgot to put Pokemon Odyssey on the completed section. What it... Yeah, I did need it. I did read it before, but okay, now I don't know if it would technically be a game. It's a yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be a game. I did put game on the rules, but it can be any game or activity. Honestly, if you want to put Duolingo on the wheel, I don't care. Like I don't mind. Actually, mind is a less aggressive way to say that. If you want to put Duolingo on the wheel, I don't mind. Getting Emerald Beyond played a few weeks ago. Maybe not wheels ago. Oh, well, yeah. Why didn't you go in for? I mean, I don't know. This is like a game. Oh, look how cool Blue is. Blue has all the games. Yeah, no. If you want a museum walking simulator, yeah, you can submit it. We have weird games. We have exciting games. They're all good times. Neato. Activity. That's why I say game or activity. I should put that. I probably should change game or activity on the rules, but typically they're games. But yeah, if you have some kind of activity you want me to do as well, I will play free games, but I don't play free to play games, like freemium games with like cash currency and stuff with in-app purchases and all that kind of nonsense. Not on stream, at least, because that's just not my style. Okay. Steel! Ah, these are the guys that have the teleport stones. All right, we should probably come back here occasionally. We should, or at least, very least, we should remember that this place. The very least, we should remember this place exists for when we start to run low on teleport stones. Oh, geez. Well, at least now we can see traps. But they can't, so they're just gonna end up running into them. Yeah, we are much stronger now. The great experience time probably also... Oh, yeah, I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. That sounds like a great time. This is the Gilgamesh fight tunnels? Maybe? I don't know. No spoilers for 5 if you don't mind. Or this game. This is quite a big bridge. Wait, wrong button. Yeah, exactly. Time to put my terrain to use. Maybe it's not the point that you defend. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played 5, so Whoa! Whoa! There he is! Train tracks, better suplex a train! Exactly! Let's get on it! Okay. I'm gonna try to slow down the Nidhogg. It's vulnerable to fire, otherwise she wouldn't use it. Joyous Soundwave! Where's Boomer? Joyous Soundwaves to all! Balance! Thunk. Yay! Thank you, Borb. Joyous day! Nidhogg vanquished. Snake slain! We did it. We're out. Want to hear something funny? I'd love to hear something funny. Rabbit, what's up? Hit me. Softly, please. There we go. Free teleport stones. This place rules. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off their gambit so that I can make sure to steal from these things. Bad Fang. Bad Fang. Bad Fang. It's a fang that comes from a bat. Do do do. Do do do. Boo doo doo ba doo boo doo boo ba doo. You can't see. I can steal from the stealing. I couldn't steal from this stealing. But I'm stealing from this stealing because stealing is necessary. I'm stealing myself to steal from this stealing. Because stealing while stealing from a stealing is... ceiling. Glass ceiling. Egg. Batfang! Spider corpse, spider corpse. Sits there and doesn't do anything. What was that? Oh, because my health got low enough. You're up to bat to steal yourself to steal a Batfang from a stealing? Ah, that's a good one. Oh no, of course you... How could you clipped my awful stealing joke? You can't see. I can steal from the stealing. I couldn't steal from this stealing, but I'm stealing from this stealing because stealing is necessary. I'm stealing myself to steal from this stealing. Because stealing while stealing from a stealing is... ceiling. Ceiling. Glass ceiling. Egg. Oh, you didn't get the egg part. There was someone who was saying you want to know how hard it is to be a streamer financially. I'm 18K a month. 5 grand goes to traveling. She's a travel streamer. 2K for rent. I gotta pay my editors. My this and that. She goes on. She makes over 6 years. Suddenly she's where's tax? Good question. Yeah, that's it really depends on what you do as a streamer. She's saying she goes into the negative to stream while making over 10K a month. That's ridiculous. Paying taxes in this economy. That's ridiculous. I mean, it depends, like, but if she's not a travel streamer, the 5K to traveling seems a little excessive. But yeah, depending on what you're doing, I don't spend too much. Well, I mean, I kind of did at first, but but I mean, at first I also kind of, the most expensive thing I had was and the most expensive thing I had, well, no, actually, I was going to say this, my Steam Deck, but it was actually my mic. My mic was the most expensive thing. Because, it's probably obvious, but I use a Blue Yeti. I don't really have, I could probably upgrade my mic at some point. I should probably upgrade my mic at some point, but Blue Yeti is fine. Yeah, that's how I've always felt about it. What does she travel for? Is she doing it for meeting up with companies and corps? Because that kind of money feels like sponsorship money, not strictly. Yeah. Better than mine, she's indie? Interesting. Most I spend on anything is just new games. like technically, if you count all the money I had to spend on each game that I play on stream, I mean, I put a decent amount into the stream, but it was already paid for a long time ago because most of these games are just either either from my backlog or gifts from people, or some of them I have bought recently, but yeah. I mean, I do pay for, okay, I do actually, I guess I've never really thought about the financials. I do buy my drives to keep all my VODs in. Those aren't very expensive. That's like, yeah, it's not very expensive. Two of them are roommates. I know I follow multiple people who have to do monthly subathons, donathons in order to pay rent. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, I kind of think I might want to get healed soon. Oh, I'm almost out of high potions! Couldn't steal from a stealing. Oh my god, can I please steal from this stealing? Thank you. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess that's kind of the point I'm trying to make. Yes. Streaming is not really free, but it's just like any hobby. You put some money into it and to do things. You don't really need to, I don't know if you need to constantly be putting like $20,000 into the stream like every month. No, I know that for a fact actually. There's no way, unless you're doing like big, like massive game shows and stuff. Let me make you some assumptions here. Keep in mind there are other bills too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might be making some assumptions. Yeah, it's not really, you know what? Warp does make a good point. It's not really cool to critique other people's financials. I will backpedal the things that we've been saying here. I wouldn't be comfortable if somebody was critiquing my financials and the way that I handle my money, so I don't really think it's cool to be critiquing their financials. Maybe there is a reason that it costs as much as it does for them. Maybe they are a little extravagant with some of their purchases. Maybe they are a little careless, but also, hey, you never know. Maybe in order to keep their streaming career the way that it is, they do need to spend that amount of money. Other streamers can be, yeah, rude. Rude. And I have fallen victim to it, or, not victim. I have fallen in the trap of doing so, I suppose. I would like to apologize to Rabbit Streamer Friend. Point is, we stream for fun and to make people happy. Yeah, exactly. That seems like a really reductive argument, Rabbit. I hate to say that. That seems like an extremely reductive argument. And that's what matters. Exactly. Yeah, I feel bad that she's constantly putting herself in the hole in order to stream the way that she wants to. Because you know what? Maybe she is streaming the way that she wants to, and now it's time for salmon. Sure. Actually, I believe that. Nice one, Vorb. But yeah, like what it said. Now that my brain is back in the right place, yeah, it sounds like that she's streaming the way she wants to, and unfortunately, in order to do that, she's putting herself in the hole. So I feel I'm really sad for her on that one. You've defeated the Nidhogg? Ah, most glorious of days. Now I hope they will reopen the mines. Here, a gift from the miners. Yay, rose corsage and balaclava. Take this too as a memento of the service you have done us. It is a Nidhogg molting. Very good powder to eat and very invigorating. Great serpent skin. Clearing the field near that tree. Ah, with your leaf blower. Very good, very good. Love me a good good intentional leaf blower trolling. So let's see. Yep, it's a loot item. The molted skin of the great serpent, the Nidhogg, is single glance at his gargantuan span is enough to discourage most would-be hunters. Wonder how much it sells for. I'm sorry, what? 70? It sells for 70 gil? We do a little drolling, yeah. It must give me access to a bazaar item then. No? Really? Okay, maybe I should have held on to that then. Oh well. Find treasure by children. I'm gonna hold on to these pebbles. I have 45 wolf pelts! 1 horn, the 29 fire stones, 1 water stone, 4 earth stones, 14 small feathers, 1 rainbow egg. Cooking is a reagent in medicine making. Neato. Wind stones, 64 of them, 3 arcana, a jewel containing a creature's soul. Only when its soul is released will the creature find true peace. I think maybe I shouldn't sell those. 1 cactus fruit, 13 bat fangs, 4 tanned hides, 2 bone fragments, dark stone, and a bat wing that for some reason is worth 647 gil. Bat wing, 647. The skin of the great serpent Nidhogg, way less than that. Let's see, a high potion pack. That's fun. Golden garb. This 3-piece set includes an ornate breastplate, shield, and helm, seemingly wrought of pure gold. The forgotten grimoire is tempting to save up for. But we also need high potions, so let's get these 10 high potions. Neither hunter nor adventure should ever go without. Okay, so we've got 1 more bounty to do. Wonder if I'll call it after this bounty. I'm feeling really gassed today for some reason, you guys. Maybe I'll keep going. Maybe I'll have a little bit of energy after this. I don't know. We'll see. Way less than that. It's pretty funny. I like that. Sherman, it's gotta be you, huh? Pilica! You have spoken with Mont Blanc, Coupeau. You will accept my request. You will hunt the rock twice, Coupeau. Yes. Oh, thank you, Coupeau. I always knew it pays to have friends. I'm Pilica. Me and Mont Blanc have been friends for a long time. That's why I went to him. You see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I had this rock toys I was keeping. As a pet, Coupeau, but he ran away. I had given up on finding him. Then I started hearing the rumors about a giant Titantoise wreaking havoc in the mines, Coupeau. And then I realized, it's him! It's my pet! I just know it. My little toy slipped into the mines and he absorbed magicite energy and he got all big and violent, Coupeau. I'd go get him back myself, but the mines are awfully big. I'd get lost, Coupeau. I'd get a friend to help, but I'm so embarrassed. That's why I wrote Mont Blanc, and here you are, and he's my little rock toy. Well, he's not little, but he's inside 2 of the looser mines. And my little rock toys. Well, he's not so little, but he's inside 2 of the Lucy Mines. Go get him. Alright. Probably should have taken both of those at the same time, but whatever. Don't know why I didn't think to do that. It is you. At last the resistance has begun to move in earnest. All depends on your resolve, on our resolve and our secrecy now. Please be discreet. I'll do my best. Just remember that I am Bosch von Ronsenberg. Oh, Damaska. Alright, let's head to the Lucy Mines. I don't remember which one Site 2 is, but... hopefully it's not too difficult to get there. Small thing, I do wish it was possible to check out the names of other locations on the map. I don't know if it's something... Every single time. Every single time. I was like, as I was saying it, I'm like, you know what? I just realized I never tried pressing the D-pad on the map, I don't think. Oh, jeez. The game heard my plea. It did! It altered itself in real time! Alright, well, we need to head over here then. Fantastic. That bridge is super dangerous, though. Or at least it was. I'm pretty sure we've leveled up to the point where it's just trivial. Bat Fang! I wonder where we got that bat wing. It says it was a, it was covered in white fur. You don't heal yourself. It's rude.
Yeah.
Ah. Free teleport stone! This place is great! The Steelings all have teleport stones! Uh oh. I woke up the Slaven. Bonk. Okay, I have dealt with the Slaven. Joyous Sunwave! Ow. Well, I mean, like, I guess we're just doing this, huh? We're just in the tunnels. So, Nice weather, I suppose. You guys ever heard of, baklava? You know what? Now that I say that, I actually had my first piece of baklava just like a week or two ago, I think. Oh my god, it was incredible! I've always wanted to try baklava. It was just, it was so delicious. It had such a unique flavor to it. Like, it was just a small little sample piece of baklava. It was just like a little tiny piece. It was like a free sample kind of thing. But, oh my god, it was so delicious. So buttery and flaky and moist. Yeah, I've always thought it didn't taste the way I thought it would, but it was still good. It was kind of like, it was all like crispy and melt in your mouth, but it was also kind of like nutty. It was kind of had like a nutty consistency and a nutty flavor to it. And I don't know what kind of nuts you put in baklava usually, but there was like a paste of some kind in there. It was pretty good. Is what I'm saying. Oh god! I wasn't paying attention! Alright guys, Gambit's on, I guess. High potion on Vaughn, please. Oh, he literally can't harm them. Feels like my steel ability is getting harder and harder to actually hit with. No, jeez. Gotcha. 99 bottles of potion on the wall. 99 bottles of potion. I feel like we've been in this cave for days. Weeks. I can't tell you the last time I saw the light. Saw my own hands in front of my face. These caverns are so dark. So lifeless, so hopeless. What do we? We're actually hunting a bounty. Last I checked, we're headed to Site 2 so that we can hunt down the rock or the Titantoise. That our friend Peliris ended up letting get out of control. Wait, no, don't use the high potion! Ugh. I could have used balance, that would have been really good. I'm back at the mine, yeah! As a child, I yearned for the mines, but they would never let me go. For I am Jack Black. Minecraft reference. Untranslatable Japanese idiom. Alright, I think I made my quota. I think I did it, guys. I think we reached the reference quota. I think we can go home now. It's more helpless than the chances of me walking past a bag full of $100 bills tomorrow as I take my dog for a walk, but possibility's still there, yeah. Always, anything is possible due to chaos theory. Thank you so much, Jeff Goldblum, for teaching us chaos theory. I don't know the trailer's supposed to. Yeah, I didn't know it was in the trailer. Somebody, was it you, Board? Somebody posted about it in like the Discord or something. The Yearn for the Minds thing. Doolin G, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy sticking around for a little while. Skull Defender. So did any of you guys actually see the Minecraft movie? What did you think about it, if you did? I'm considering seeing it someday. I don't know when that would even be, but maybe someday. Yeah. Because I've heard it's an okay movie. I've not heard that it's all right, not amazing, but not terrible. And yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. Brendan, what did they think? What did they think? I've heard it's okay. Like, I mean, yeah, it totally. It kind of, you know what I just realized? It kind of feels like, oh, I feel like I must have made this connection when I first saw the. Pulling her upstairs. When I first saw the trailer, but it actually reminds me of the new Jumanji series craze they've been doing, where it's like we gotta have all the celebrities play people they aren't actually. Like, 19 can be jerks in a way that spoils the entire viewing experience. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, shame. Maybe I'll just watch it at home then. It's like the threat is real. Why is balance considered to be time magic? I think everyone saw Jack Black as Steven was like, what? It's gonna be terrible. Yeah. Oh geez. There he is. Turtle shell. Ow. Oh no! Oh god. Yeah, this may be another case of us not being ready for this. I am Steven Chicken Jockey. Oh yeah, from the from the trailers. I don't think I've even seen a chicken jockey. Oh god. Were chicken jockeys like removed from the game at some point? Oh god. Yeah, no, we need to leave. We can't beat this guy. We can't beat this guy. This is hopeless. I'm basically using meteors and comets and stuff for all sorts of— Really? No way, meteors time magic? That's awesome! Time and space mage. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. Alright, fair enough. But that— okay, so not that kind of space Squeenix. What it but whatever. Realistically, the only way for that to happen would be to speed up a real network's time to hit Earth. Real meteor? You mean? Yeah, that's a really weird, that's why I was genuinely asking, because that is a very, very strange. Why is Fran locked to the party all of a sudden? I don't think she's been locked to this party this whole time. Why is she suddenly locked to the party? That's weird. I don't think it has anything to do with the bat. Whoa! Whoa, what happened? I've had access to a world map this whole time. Okay, well that actually helps a lot. That gives us a lot of, okay, this gives me a little bit of an overview that I feel like I've been kind of needing for a while now. Okay, cool, because they did say they wanted us to go through the Osmani Plain to head to Jahara. This is where we, okay, so Jahara was where we were going. I didn't know, I thought Jahara was like a stopover. I thought we were just making a stopover in Jahara, but no, this is actually where we were. This is actually where we wanted to go to find out about the Dawn Shard. So that's cool. Yeah, the Tomb of Wraithwall, Barheim Passage. Yeah, so you can go from the Dalmasca Estersend to Nalbina Fortress, but then you can go from Nalbina Fortress to the Barheim Passage. Apparently you can also use the Garmscythe Waterway to get there. Maybe she might be, yeah. That might be the case, but yeah, that's what I would assume. But it's my main. No, obviously it's because she's important to the upcoming story. What I mean is I just didn't notice the lock before, so I didn't know if I did something recently that changed it. Like you can't change her out of the party while she's in. Is she in the middle of doing something? She was. That's why she was locked. She was in the middle of doing something. How interesting. Perhaps to the map maker for painting the ocean blue, I guess? Well, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty good map. So yeah, Bujerba is like a floating island, right? It's over the ocean way out to the east of Rabanastre. Interesting. Oh wow, yeah, I guess we're gonna have like a huge journey north of Nalbina Fortress at some point. Tomb of Wraithwall. Coolio! You can go look at places that you're not in right now. Oh, and you can use the D-pad to go. Oh, that would have been so helpful to know earlier. I can't believe I never tried using the D-pad on the map before. Oh, I feel like such a goober. Oh man. All right, well that's awesome. That actually makes navigation way more fun. Navigation hasn't been super fun in this story in this game up till now. It's just been kind of a thing you had to do. But navigation can be fun. Come with me, friends. Let us enjoy it. Let us learn the joys of navigation. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Why would you never use such a dependable set of buttons? Well, because the stick controls everything. The stick is power. Chizu. Exactly. Balance. Die! All of you! God, AoE magic is so powerful. Even if it requires me to be low on health, it's so good. Balance! Stop hitting him! High potion. No, she has plenty of MP. Cure on Bosch. You know what? She has plenty of license points as well. Where is it? Oh, we don't have Cura. I didn't buy it yet. Well, I'm gonna grab it for her anyway. MP after defeating a foe. Which one were we gonna take? I think we were gonna take the accessories 19, the accessories 17, and then battle lore, and then this 125 feral strike. Because if I take this 125 feral strike, wait, hold on. Right, it pops her over here to an area that she doesn't even really need to be at. But I guess we could. I think I was doing that. No, I wasn't doing this with. I wasn't doing this with Fran. I was doing this with Bosch. Because if we get to Flame Purge over there, it'll cheat us over to where the Excalibur is. But like, I'm sure it's a great weapon, you guys. You just don't believe in it. It's gonna be a great weapon. We just have to grab the Excalibur, and it'll be so powerful. Cause look, it costs 150 LP. I'm sure it's amazing. You just don't believe in its power. I am absolutely gonna grab the Excalibur, and we are going to thrive. We're gonna get the weapon, and it's gonna be like, wow, you guys didn't believe in the sword. It's gonna be so great. Just watch, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing when it happens. I'm gonna take accessories 19, accessory 17. Love, do you like Jobless Reincarnation? I have no opinion on it. Jobless Reincarnation. Oh, is this Mushoku Tensei? No, not really. Sorry, not really. Yeah, there are a lot of bits and pieces about it that I find to be quite distasteful. So, I don't remember everything about it, but there are a few bits that I don't find too dark for love. Yeah, kinda. I don't know if dark is the right word. There's stuff which is so good and the parts which are so not. Yeah. I don't think dark. Yeah, dark isn't the right term. Dark isn't the right term for the things I don't like about it. Ribbon! Dark isn't the right term for the things I don't like about it. Questionable and inappropriate and not a good idea are more the things to be said about the things I don't like. Now, if it is dark, that's fine. I'm I'm a bit edgy myself, so I kind of like dark stuff occasionally, but so I might actually like the dark elements of it, but I just don't really want to watch it due to this. But yeah. Death Note. Ugh, I changed my mind. No, you're right. I don't like dark stuff. I can't watch Death Note. Death Note is so infuriating. There's a line between dark and edgy. Yeah, true. Fair enough. But I am edgy. I am very edgy. I may not seem like I am. Maybe I'm not as much as I used to be, but I am a bit edgy. I used to be quite edgy when I was younger. It's more like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. Yeah, it's more like I really like edgy stuff. Me myself, I'm not really edgy, but I do like edgy stuff. Edge by nearest dark. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I like reading. I do have a little bit of a, putting myself a little bit out there, but I do have a little bit of a guilty pleasure for like really for kind of edgy content, like kind of cringe, chuny VO kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just like I find it kind of I find it kind of charming sometimes. Not all of it, but some of it. As far like, ha, very funny. I mean, it's, yeah, I like, okay, I'll say it. I actually I liked what I saw of Eminence and Shadow. There were parts of it, I will say, there were parts of it that I found to be really heartbreaking and difficult to watch. But I like what they did with it. I find the character to be really interesting. The fact that he's not really likable is actually kind of interesting to me, because I find a lot of what having an evil Superman. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Having an evil Superman is edgy. Not a huge fan of that, but I'm also not really a huge fan of superheroes, so that might actually contribute to it more. Contribute more to my dislike of it. But also probably just because it's overdone. That actually is probably the main contributors, because I feel like at this point Dark Superman is just like super overdone. Feels super overdone. Playing Undertale solely for the No Mercy route is edgy? Ugh, no. That's just cruelty. Well, no, I mean, some people really want to fight the boss at the end of it. But yeah, I like, when it comes to things like Eminence and Shadow, having characters that are just kind of like eminently unlikable, but are written in a really, really unusual way, and you get like an unusual viewpoint of the main character with an unusual viewpoint. Those can be really fun to read and experience because it's something that you don't see very often. That's what I like in content is stuff that you don't see very often. Stories that don't get told. New creative ideas. It's not the only thing I need. I don't need it to enjoy a piece of content, but yeah, that's one of the reasons. That's kind of why I like Eminence and Shadow. And among the room that talks about this, yeah, I remember. We've talked about this. But yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he's not a likable character. He doesn't treat people well. He doesn't. He's not doing things for the, in quote, right reasons. But because of that, the fact that there's something really interesting about the fact that he is kind of, in a way, still doing the right thing. Constantly is edgy. Yeah, like the Shadow the Hedgehog PS2 game. Did I take Cure off of her gambits? Why is she not healing anybody? Why are they playing pretend, help him keep him? Oh, yeah, that too. And that obliviousness is frustrating to me, but also kind of interesting. I find obliviousness that doesn't feel natural to be extremely frustrating. Like when a character, after all this time in a romance anime, still has no idea somehow that the heroine, that the love interest is clearly into him, and just, yeah, no, that kind of stuff frustrates me. But miscommunication kills, obliviousness, those are my two major like turnaways from like a story, just because it feels so contrived most of the time. Sometimes it can be done right, it can be done well. Like if the obliviousness plays well to the character that you've already established, it can be done well. But generally it just feels like the author wanted to draw things out and make things by low fireworks. It just feels, most of the time, it's just not done very well and oh god! That's fine, I'm revivable. Final Fantasy XII Nuzlocke. I know it's not called a Nuzlocke. Final Fantasy XII Permadeath Run. Iron Man mode. But yeah, I just, those kinds of things that feel, I feel like this isn't like a hot take, but I just don't like, if you're gonna put something, pretty much anything I feel can work in a story if it's set up well beforehand and plays well to the characters that plays well to the characters that are making the decisions. Like if you make it make sense, pretty much anything can work. But a lot of writers, I feel, and some things are much harder than others, I feel, and some you just probably shouldn't even attempt some of them because, but anyway, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. What I just things that feel contrivances definitely are a major like really moment for me when reading. Glad isn't in Shadow Generation. Ah, that's so good. Me too. Having him swear in Shadow the Hedgehog was a very weird choice. Even if it is, yeah, even if it is just the like level 1 curse words. Yeah. Whoa. I said level 1. No, not level 9. Jesus. Calm down. Anyway, yeah, I remember because yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was like a big thing, and everybody was like, "Whoa, he's so cool! Like he swears and he has guns." I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess it sounds kind of neat. I guess I don't remember being super. I mean, we did have it. We got the game. I just don't remember being super interested. Oh man, I remember. Oh my god, my parents were so angry. We got this game called Legend of K. And in the game, they drop like a pretty hefty swear word, just like really casually, just a really hefty one. And my friends were in the room, and they were like, "What?" Like, oh my god. Yeah. And when they ever use swear, I'm okay with occasional F words. I know where every sentence is 3 quarters. Yeah. It's like, I mean. Yeah, exactly. I was actually really, when I was, I don't think these movies are very well liked, but when I was watching Venom, I think it was the second Venom movie, I actually didn't realize it was rated, I didn't realize what the rating was. So you get like it got to the point where they used their one F-bomb, and I was like, that was actually a pretty good one. I was like, that was actually a pretty good use of it. It was like a really thematically appropriate place to put it. No white space and doing challenges in there. Oh, in 06? I don't know anything about 06, so if you're referencing 06, or if you're not referencing 06, I wouldn't know. White space? It's kind of like a weird. Oh, Shadow Generations. Gotcha. I mean, oh, I've missed the. Here, I see it. I've also been playing more of it recently to get some collectibles, and WoW is legitimately fun to play. Neato. Is it like a classic Sonic kind of thing, or like Sonic Unleashed Day Stages thing, where you're doing lots of running and things, or? I realize I don't actually know what any of the gameplay is like in Shadow Generations. Wait, is it called Shadow Generations? The Unleashed Day Stage is like the style like Sonic Generation. Oh, I didn't know Sonic Generations was Unleashed Day. I didn't play that one either, but interesting, very neat. Although I have to be honest. I know it was probably a bad idea, and I'm glad they didn't do it. But it would have been so funny. It would have been so funny if they had Shadow and Classic Shadow, like in Sonic Generations. And Classic Shadow is just this little cheapy, kind of looks a lot like Classic Sonic, but he does have like two like small, goofy-looking chibi pistols. And he just has this like angry look on his face. And sometimes he doesn't talk ever, except for like 3 times in the whole game where he just says like one curse word. And Shadow's just like, yeah, I agree, little me. Or like, oh god, did I used to be like that? Technically it's Sonic like Shadow Generation. The Shadow part is a Oh, I thought that was an I thought Shadow Generations was an extension of that. I thought they did that in the Sonic Generations remaster, and then everybody liked the Shadow part of it, that they split off and created their own Shadow Generations game. Is that not what they did? It's just the bonus segments from Sonic okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Never mind then. I was under a misconception of the entire game's conceit. Bonus! Yeah! He's never gonna get it. Never gonna get his bonus. Question mark? No, the original Sonic Gens had no... Oh, it didn't? I'm such a goof. I was thinking of Sonic Forces. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Sonic Forces. Neato! Wait. Bowser's Fury added in. Right. Bowser's Fury wasn't a big add-in thing. Okay. Didn't they add in? No, because you could always play as him. I thought they added in like a, didn't they add in a Bowser's Minions thing in, the remake for Superstar Saga for the 3DS? Yes. Okay. Interesting. I never played that. I never figured out what that was all about. I remember, you know what? I would love to play Bowser's Inside Story again. Bowser's Inside Story is a game I have such fond memories of. Superstar Saga was great, but I really loved Bowser's Inside Story. I don't honestly know if I would say that I liked it more than Superstar Saga. I am factoring in all the nostalgia for each one as well. Partners in Time was super cool. I loved all the little bits of it. I loved the little baby Mario and Luigi, but it was so ridiculously hard, and there was just like, I remember there being bits of it I wasn't really a fan of, but outside of that I don't remember much. Like really anything. Outside of like small visuals. Oh, I do remember right, so you use Bros items. Right, I remember basically stocking up on just like infinite Bros items, because I think there's like a badge you can get. There's like an end game badge that you have to do everything for, and you get it from like a secret shop somewhere in the game, and I think it gives you, and you have to spend like so much money on it, but it makes it so that I think you don't spend Bros items to use them or something. So I just bought that, which honestly I probably should have just bought the Bros items. I could probably bought them for the same price. I don't know why I did that. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played it. But that's how I beat the final boss, is I just went in with infinite Bros items, I think. I know I used like, I prepared a lot for that final boss in that game. But otherwise, it wasn't super memorable. I didn't remember enjoying myself as much as like with Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga. Superstar Saga is like just a key moment of my childhood. That was one of my favorite games ever, and we owned like 6 copies of it because we kept finding them and people kept buying them for us. That's probably why they skipped remaking part. Yeah, good point actually. Good point. They did. I did note that at the time that they skipped Partners in Time. Yeah, I always loved doing the bean latte things. The bean lattes in Superstar Saga. I always really liked that system. But getting the beans you needed always felt like I wasn't sure how to do it. I finally figured it out and I got like all of them. It was super cool.
That's beans.
Sure is. Oh man. Oh my god. Actually, it's been so long I actually forgot how much effort it took to get all those that's beans recorded and like snipped up and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I am feeling a bit I'm feeling a bit tired. That was a fun little conversation. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end today's stream. I think I'm probably gonna go over to a save crystal, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it for today. It is significantly early. It is a pretty early stream, but I think I'm good. I think I'm feeling satisfied with this. We got a few bounties. We actually cleared. Oh right, we didn't do the final one because those bounties are misleading. The clan bounties are super misleading. They're like, they're rank 1, don't worry about it. And then it's like way higher level than what you are at the time. And they still want me to go back into the Lusu Mines when I am so over leveled for the Lusu Mines. Although I guess I feel like I'm not as, It's realized you tomorrow the entire show is replaced to earn it. Oh no, don't even joke! I thought I enjoyed Earner 7s the first time around, and then we played it again and I'm just like, ugh, I'm not enjoying this. But yeah, alright. I guess that's it for today. Thank you everybody for coming. Real quick, for those who don't know, maybe in the Phantom audience, I have a Discord server. It's a lovely place where you can get access to my schedule, as well as times when I go live and hang out with me and other low fans. It is super duper fun, and you should totally come check it out if you can. So yeah, as Borb foreshadowed, tomorrow we are going to be doing, oh, look at this! They're hanging on the counter! God, that's adorable! Hello! Wait, hold on. Hello? Can I talk to you? I need to talk to you real quick. Oh god, that's adorable. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing a Retro Saturday, which I did explain it earlier in the stream actually. That's pretty neat. Basically, it's a stream where I slap a whole bunch of retro games, which are at least 15 years old, onto a wheel, and then just explaining what retro is. We slap on some games that are at least 15 years old onto a wheel, we spin it, whatever we land on, I play until I'm done, until I decide to move on. We play until I decide to move on, and then we play a few of those over the course of a stream. So, they're usually pretty fun. Sometimes we land on some real stinkers. Sometimes we land on some really great ones like Puape. Sometimes some truly wonderful things are born from the retro wheels like Puape. God, I love Puape. I gotta play that game again. Puape are beloved, indeed. Puape only run. I don't want to do a Puape only run because I do feel, like I said before, I do feel like that does diminish a lot of the fun of the game if I'm just as a little joke depriving myself of some of the fun abilities of the game. But I do, Puape will always remain in our hearts, even if I have to use a different buddy in order to get the job done. But Puwape is always the best. We know this. We know that Puwape is always the best, even if Puwape is not always suited for the current situation. But anyway, that was a long tangent. So, yes, I'm a little sleepy. It's getting a little bit late. I am going to call the stream. Thank you everybody again for coming. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. I'm glad we got through the bounties, and I learned how the map works, finally. I've been playing this game for what? 27 hours? I've had 27 hours in this game and I finally figured out how the map works! Yay! Alright. But yeah. We had a little bit of a bite-sized Final Fantasy stream today. I had fun. And yeah, I love each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing, spectacularific, stupendular rest of your day, and I'll see all of you guys tomorrow.